plunge into, plunge into, crack, crack, tied together, tied together. Investors are listening, investors are listening. Tackle properly, tackle properly.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're plunging into quantum computing. It feels futuristic, but honestly it's happening right now. There's this huge buzz, almost like a global race, especially now in June 2025. We hear the terms right. Classical computers use bits, zeros, or ones. Quantum computers, they use qubits. Okay, so let's unpack that. The big deal is these qubits can be in superposition. They can be like 0 and 1 at the exact same time. But, why is that such a game changer?
It's fundamentally different. Superposition and also this other weird quantum thing called entanglement.
Entanglement.
Yeah, where qubits are linked, their fates tied together no matter how far apart. This combination lets quantum computers explore just an exponential number of possibilities simultaneously. So problems that would take today's best supercomputers maybe thousands of years, quantum computers could potentially crack them much, much faster. Our mission here really is to pull out the key insights for you from everything that's happening right now.
And things are happening. You mentioned a race. It's definitely heating up. Look at Rigetti Computing, the U.S. startup. Big news in early June. They raised, $350 million in a new stock offering?
That's serious capital.
It is, especially since, their Q1 revenue wasn't huge yet. But here's where it gets really interesting. They're actually using it. They use their 84 qubit system for real-world stuff, like power grid optimization. Think about that, trying to prevent blackouts by optimizing millions of things on the fly. Classical computers just choke on that.
Exactly. It shows quantum isn't just theory anymore. And, Rigetti's not alone. They're quantum taking a totally different path using light particles, photons.
Light particles, interesting.
Yeah, and they're building this massive cryogenic facility down in Brisbane, Australia. It points to how diverse the approaches are, which is fascinating. And they're getting serious validation, too. The U.S. Air Force just gave Quantum a $10.8 million contract. Plus, you hear whispers about NVIDIA maybe wanting to expand their own reach into quantum.
Right, NVIDIA. And their CEO, Jensen Huang, he recently called quantum computing an inflection point. That sounds significant.
It is significant. What it signals for you listening is that this tech is moving out of the pure research labs and towards, actual commercial impact.
And investors are clearly listening. Stocks for Rigetti, IonQ, D-Wave, they all popped after Huang said that. So what does all this activity, this money really mean in the bigger picture?
Well, if we zoom out, you see this massive global competition. Governments, the U.S., China, Germany, the U.K., they're all pouring billions into research and development.
Billions. Why such heavy government investment?
Because the stakes are incredibly high. Think about it. Quantum computers could potentially break most of the encryption we rely on today. That fundamentally changes everything: national security, finance, online communication. But it's not just about breaking things, it's also about building, unlocking new medicines, designing revolutionary materials, creating much more accurate climate models, things we can barely even imagine tackling properly right now. It's about innovation and security.
Okay. So the potential is huge, the investment is flowing, but let's be real, we're not quite there yet, are we? I don't have a quantum laptop on my desk.
No, not yet. That's fair. Most experts reckon we're still maybe 3 to 5 years away from hitting true quantum advantage.
Quantum advantage, that's the point where they clearly beat classical computers on useful tasks, right?
Exactly. On problems that actually matter in the real world. But, and this is important, the breakthroughs we're seeing now, they're closing that gap faster than a lot of people predicted. The pace is really picking up.
So it feels like 2025 really is shaping up to be a kind of turning point. It's moving beyond just, futuristic jargon. It's becoming a real industry, real money, real partnerships, real momentum. And for you listening, even if you won't own one soon, the decisions powered by these machines, they can start affecting your daily life sooner than you think.
Absolutely. Think about your energy grid staying stable during a heat wave because of quantum optimization, or getting a new drug designed with quantum simulations. It's moving from science fiction to science fact, and what you're witnessing right now is that acceleration, that shift happening right before our eyes. It's quite something.